Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? So let's talk about Ukraine. Let's talk about end times and prophetically what this means. Let me say from the very front, do I believe this is Russia reforms with the Soviet Union, connects with the Kurds, and attacks Israel from the north? No. At least not yet. I don't believe that this is the reformation of the Soviet Union as much as Putin wants it to be. I don't believe that the Kurds are in a position where they can form an alliance with Russia and attack Israel from the north. I just don't see it. At least not right now. Okay, now I want to talk to you about kind of some other things. We have a theological problem. We say that revival is going to come in the midst of pressures and specifically war and rumors of war, Matthew 24. But then when Russia attacks Ukraine, go back Russia. We're praying for Russia to turn back. Wait, but we've been praying for revival, and we believe revival is going to come in the context of war. But when it actually does, we're praying for them to go back. Are we intercessors that are schizophrenic? Are we intercessors that are bipolar, that have multi-personality disorder? Because if we've been praying for revival and we believe it's in the context of war, we can't turn around and pray for it not to happen when it does. Or we're talking out both sides of our mouth. Okay? You just can't do it. Either we believe revival's coming, and we believe it comes in the context of war, or we don't want revival if we believe it comes in the context of war. But you can't have it both ways. And that's what we have. Now, here's what I do believe about what's going on in Ukraine. Number one, they're ready to die for the cause of Christ. They don't care about inner healing. They don't care about all this other stuff that Americans have the liberty of caring about. Okay? They just don't. They don't care about the prosperity conference. They're ready to die. They're ready to be a witness for Jesus Christ. The word witness means martyr. And yes, that's kicking it a little too far, but basically it means preach the gospel faithfully until you're killed. Okay? And that's where the Ukrainian church is. They're ready to die for what they believe. They want to be faithful to the end. We're praying for God to deliver them. They're praying to be faithful. They're like, deliver us. We're going to be faithful until the end. Okay? So, you know what? They want to usher in the rapture. Okay, and same thing in other places. You know, we have a very American view of the world, theologically even. You know, we don't understand persecution and martyrdom. You know, we've had like one or two cases, and we made a huge deal out of it. But this is for real for them. This is their time of testing. You know, the one thing I want to tell you. Azusa Street, okay? Azusa Street Mission and Revival. I'm going to talk about that in a second. The other book I want to reference is Miracle Missions in American Pentecostalism. Here's the deal. Our early missionaries cooked their coffins with them. They were ready. They went to die, okay? By life or by death. To die, to live as Christ, to die as the gain. That's what they believed. They believed that to quote the Moravians, that may the Lamb be worthy of his suffering. Okay? And they cooked the gospel to the ends of the earth. Ready to die, and many of them did. So, you know, our context is, oh, God, this is good. Let's go to Fox News. And let's look at the latest. The ones on the ground are, we brought our coffins, we're ready to die. Something's seriously wrong. Our prayers are opposite of what the people that we're praying for actually want. They want to die. for the cause of Christ, if need be. They want to be faithful. They want to see the glory of God in the midst of this. In the West, we want to talk about truckers. They're ready to die for Jesus. Let's talk about truckers in convoys. Something's wrong. Something's horribly, horribly wrong. This is the real deal. This is Acts 20. My life is worthless. I live for the task of preaching the gospel. This is what the Ukrainians are living like. But we are not in America. See ya.